The Glenn G. Bartle Award is the highest honor given by the Binghamton University Alumni Association. The award honors and recognizes graduates who have rendered outstanding voluntary service to the Binghamton University community while also serving their communities, their careers, and their country. This year, we are very pleased to present the Bartle Award to Michael Kerner, class of '86. He is President and Chief Executive Officer of Munich Re Specialty Insurance, a division of the Munich Re Group, a leading international insurance and reinsurance organization. Celia Klin, Dean of Harper College, nominated Michael. Celia, please join me to make a few remarks. Celia is stuck.
Okay, it's blinding, it's true. Good evening, everyone. It's delightful to be here, and I have to say, every time I'm able to spend time with the alums of Binghamton University, it reminds me of why I'm so lucky to be Dean of Harper College. It just inspires me all the time to meet our students and then to see the students, after they leave and they become the alumni. So it's just delightful to be here. I'm honored to be able to celebrate Mike Kerner, tonight's honoree, and this year's recipient of the Glenn G. Bartle Distinguished Alumnus Award. I stepped into the role of Dean of Harper College during the early days of the pandemic, and Mike Kerner was in the first group of alumni that I had the privilege to work with. And I understood, really for the first time, even though I've been at Binghamton University for what seems like forever, what it means to have alumni like Mike supporting us. I was immediately struck by his deep commitment, his knowledge of the university, his kindness, and the wisdom of his counsel. In the middle of the rough seas of 2020, meeting Mike helped me to believe that we were going to be okay. My gratitude and admiration are deep. Mike's contributions to the university have been nothing short of extraordinary. In addition to his many, many professional accomplishments, including, as we heard, his recent appointment as CEO for Munich Re Specialty Insurance, tonight we honor and celebrate Mike's leadership and the generosity of his gifts of time, talent, and vision to Harper College and to Binghamton University. Mike's first annual gift to the university was the year after he graduated, which I think says a lot. And he's kept on giving. Mike and his wife, Dr. Karen Furman Kerner, have been major donors to a number of Karen got applause, that's nice. A number of critical initiatives, including their generous investment in the Harper College Advocacy Council's Faculty Development Endowment, and that's a mouthful. The endowment supports faculty research and scholarly activity in ways that have really changed the college in the years since this endowment began, helping us to recruit and retain our excellent faculty. Through the years, Mike has also shared his industry experience and career advice as the keynote speaker for a number of distinguished lectures in the School of Management, as a member of the Parents Leadership Council, and through Harper Edge programming. This past year, Mike stepped into a major role as a member of the campaign committee. And I could go on, but I won't, because I was told I had 2 minutes. So I will let you imagine that there were many other things, because there are. So Mike, we are immensely grateful for your extraordinary commitment to Binghamton University, for the many years you have shared your time and your talents with us. I look forward to all that we can accomplish together. I hope that the 2022 Glenn G. Bartle Distinguished Alumnus Award serves as an expression of the depth of our respect and gratitude.
Congratulations to Michael Kerner on receiving the Glenn G. Bartle Award. My name is Brian Kirschen, and I'm an associate professor of Spanish and linguistics here at Binghamton University, where I research Judeo-Spanish, Ladino, preserved by Sephardic Jewish populations in the United States and around the world. Your support has helped faculty like me carry out projects that not only contribute to scholarship in one's respective field, but also to work with communities outside the university. My Documenting Judeo-Spanish project, generously supported by the Harper College Faculty Research Grant, allowed me to collect a range of documents written in a no longer used Hebrew-based alphabet known as Soletreo. Speakers themselves can no longer read their families' postcards, ledgers, and letters, which have been collecting dust in their basements and attics for decades. This project allowed me to work with communities to not only digitize their documents, but also decipher them, and provide resources for learners, educators, scholars, and speakers alike. Thank you for all you have done to enable and support faculty here at BU.
Hi, I am Tomonari Nishikawa from the Cinema Department and chair of the department. I would like to talk about my project, which was supported by Michael Kerner. And the project I have been working on is a 16mm black and white short film about wabi-sabi. Wabi-sabi is a Japanese aesthetics that appreciate the transient, but also decays and imperfection. For this project, I visited Kyoto, Japan, and I shot autumn foliage around the temple in Kyoto. And I had about 1,200 feet, and I processed all of them. And I'm still working on because I would like to shoot another maybe the few scenes around this temple to complete this project. And I started editing, and after having this footage, then I believe I could complete the project. And because of the support, I could work on this project, and this would be a new trajectory from my previous project because I'm going to focus more on about visual composition, but also dialogue between the shot, which might be different from my project, previous project, which focused more on the structure itself, but also more about concept. So I would like to thank Michael, and also congratulations on your award. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jeff Petrus. I'm a professor in the Department of Geological Sciences and Environmental Studies here at Harper College. And I'd like to congratulate you, Mike, on receiving the Glenn G. Bartle Award, and thank you for your contributions back to the university. It's contributions like that that help faculty like me extend our research programs and receive external funding. So thanks very much.
Hi, I'm Kathy Wander. I'm a biological anthropologist at Harper College. I study infectious diseases and nutrition in children in lots of international contexts. And I received funding for a really new line of research for me from a Harper faculty research grant. And this grant supported development of a new method to characterize immune activity in milk, and our research to show that immune activity in milk really does protect infants against infectious disease risk. Future research in this project is going to explore factors in maternal health and environments that might promote immune activity in milk, and explore the longer term effects of the immune system of milk on infant immune development, and then infants' infectious disease risk, allergic disease risk, autoimmune disease risk, many other factors in lifelong health. All of that started with a grant from Harper College, and we really appreciate alumni support for those kinds of grants. They're really important in faculty research trajectories. So thank you, Michael, for supporting faculty research, and congratulations on your award.
All right, so I'm going to try to bring it home here tonight. So, thanks, Celia, for those very, very kind words. That was very, very, very nice, and really, really appreciate it. I actually wanted to start by congratulating all the other honorees this evening. We can give them all a round of applause. But Ralph, Susan, Michael, Robert, you guys have all done extraordinary things. Hope you continue to do extraordinary things. And congratulations for being recognized by the university for what you've done. It's really fantastic. So it's really a great honor to receive this award. And I'm really thankful for the recognition. And certainly from my perspective at least, it represents two different things. First, it represents a little bit of recognition for what I've been able to accomplish and been fortunate enough to accomplish in my career and what I've been able to do with the university. But it secondly, and probably for me more importantly, recognizes the affiliation I have with Binghamton University. And this is a great university. And I'm so proud of the affiliation that I have with Binghamton University and what we've been able to build over the last years. That affiliation, even though, as Celia mentioned, I started donating pretty quickly after I graduated, was not continuous from the time that I graduated. In fact, I drifted away for a period of time. I think many people do. But I was fortunate enough to become reconnected. And there was actually an event that Brad Cass and one of my other workers, Brad's here today, organized where I had an opportunity to do an event for Binghamton, and I got kind of reconnected, mostly because I got introduced to some of the great leaders within the university. So I had the opportunity during that to meet Dean Dillon, who we lost last week tragically to cancer. Dean Dillon, a fantastic leader, a fantastic educator, visionary, and somebody who really, really sweeps you into the university, or swept you into the university. He will be sorely missed in the Binghamton campus and by the School of Management. At the same event, yes, please. At the same event, I had a chance to meet Harvey, and you sit down with Harvey for about 15 minutes, and you get like really pumped up and excited about all the great things that are going on at Binghamton. And this was going back maybe 10, 12 years. There was a vision for what was going to happen, and I've watched over the last years that vision become a reality. A school of pharmacy, an improvement in the school of nursing, all the various things that have gone on. And Harvey, the leadership that you've shown has been fantastic, and it's so easy to get excited and get behind those kinds of leaders within the university. And so, Harvey, thank you very much for all you've done. I also had, and then somebody, it occurred to somebody that I actually wasn't a School of Management graduate, that I actually graduated from Harper. So then I got to be introduced to at the time, Ann McCall. I had the chance to work with Elizabeth Chilton. Now I have a chance to work with Celia Klin as the Dean of Harper. Celia, you have to stick around for a while. Please. So it's always been great to align interests and activities around what the Dean of Harper College wants to do to drive the university forward. So it's been a real pleasure to be involved in all of those activities. And there are really great things happening on campus. If you haven't been up to campus in a while, go up to campus. It's fantastic what's going on. The work that we're doing, the things that we're doing with the students have been great. University is about experiences. And Harvey talked about the fact that very often alumni talk about that if it weren't for the experience that they had at university, they wouldn't have the life they have, the career they have, and that would be absolutely true for me. Experiences that I had at Binghamton shaped who I am today. For me, the most important experience, by the way, most of these experiences happen outside the classroom. Like, I have not really used much of my 2 semesters of topology in anything real that was going on in the world. But the experiences really happened out. And for me, the most important experience was the opportunity to meet my best friend and the love of my life, my wife, Karen. And it's one of those things that it had to be the right thing, because I remember exactly. It was Saturday morning. It was on the first floor of Cleveland Hall on the right side. So, I remember exactly when it was. And by the way, she was an upper class. She was a sophomore. I was simply a freshman at the time. So, and we didn't date until we graduated from college, because we were smart enough to realize that we had to make it something real afterwards. So anyway, so that was clearly the key thing. Beyond that as well, forming lifelong friendships, the experiences that I've had there. I'm fortunate enough to have a number of my great friends that have been friends with me from the time in Binghamton here tonight. Thanks to all of you for coming. Really appreciate it. And then at university, I had the chance to be a teaching assistant. That's when I learned to be able to think on my feet a little bit, because when you get in front of a class, you have to be able to do that. I had a chance to get involved in student government. that's kind of when I learned that maybe some of the things that I said people cared to hear, and I had some ideas that should be shared, and it gave me the confidence when I actually started working to speak up in certain meetings and situations to be able to do that. The social life, of course, was a key element of, and for me, because, and we joke about that, but for me, I mean, I came into college without really a great number of social skills. And so building those out allowed you then interact in the business setting as well. So it's really, really important. And as well, after graduation, now many years afterwards, the experiences continue because I have the chance to work on the Harper College Advocacy Council with a bunch of like-minded alumni striving to make the university better. And all of those experiences are absolutely great. And my belief is we need to provide as many students with ongoing opportunities for those experiences, and that's what we're trying to do. That's what motivates me in the work that I do with the university, is to give other students the kind of experiences that I had that they can then build off of to build their lives and their careers. So I got this call about this award, and I'm like, you know, it sounds like the culmination, you know, it's like, sounds like it's the end, you know. I'm like, I'm not that old, you know. I mean, I'm getting older, but I'm not that old, you know. So it's not, and you know, so I really appreciate it. I'm grateful, but it's not even close to the end. I'm not even sure it's the beginning of the end. It might be the end of the beginning. I look forward to doing more wonderful things with Binghamton University. I encourage everyone here to do what they can to support the university. I know you're doing things already, and I look forward to that continued engagement. So thanks to you all. I really appreciate it, and I wish everybody a good night. Thanks.